Alright everybody, today we're going to be talking about my initial thoughts on Season 19, Season of the Seraph. Now I know this just came out about 8 hours ago when I'm recording this, but I do have a lot of thoughts after playing it for a little bit. So starting off, we're going to start off with PvP in the competitive game mode. Now honestly, when this was first announced, I didn't like that they were adding multiple game modes. I was kind of just fine with the straight up survival game mode. But the more I've been playing it, it's actually been pretty fun, you know, to get some more game modes in there. It's been switching it up, keeping it fresh a little bit, at least for me. I'm liking Showdown and I'm also liking Survival, and even 3v3 Rift can be really fun at times. But I do think Rift does have a lot of issues still in this 3v3 form. The first one being that it's just way too damn long. It feels like it takes like 10 minutes to complete a Rift game. It just takes so fucking long and it just gets boring and drawn out after a while. So one way for them to fix this would be just to add a mercy rule to it. Since there's no mercy rule currently for whatever reason, it goes until either the timer's done or the max score is reached. And another big issue that I have with Rift is the fact that the spawns are just horrible. And some of the maps are horrible too. Like, I'm gonna be honest, nobody wants to play any game mode on this junction, but Rift just makes it even worse. And yeah, the spawns are just absolutely horrible. If they have the spark a quarter away from your goal and you die, you are spawning on the complete opposite side of the map and there's nothing you can do about it. And it's just little stuff like that with the spawns being ass and the game running way too damn long that just, I don't know. It can be fun at times. There's some great maps that it works well on, but Disjunction is just not one of them. Nothing works well on Disjunction. Next thing I want to talk about is the fixed shotgun spread that they introduced. Now honestly, in my opinion, this has shotguns feeling so much better. At least to me, my 7th Seraph feels so much more consistent now. And I also like the visual aspect of it, the little reticle that it gives you. It gives you like the Wastelander reticle with a little bit of more stuff around it. And yeah, the only shotgun I've really been using is 7th Seraph because it just feels so damn consistent now. I'm gonna have to experiment with more shotguns, maybe with some aggressive frames, maybe with Fell Winters, I don't know. But yeah, this has my shotgun, at least the 7th Seraph, feeling super good right now. Getting back into more game mode talk, I guess you could call it. When it comes to playing the competitive game mode, if you're solo, freelance is going to just be a super hard time for you. At least it was for me. Because I don't know how, but I'm getting these teammates who, I don't want to be mean, but they look like they never played the game before. The team balancing is also very bad. I had games where there would be the whole other team, 3 people, just all flawless tags. Then my team is just 2 people who look like they've never played the game before, running double primaries. Like, it's just super rough in freelance. I suggest just using LFG to find a team real quick, unless you think you can solo carry. There is some good games that come from freelance, but that's what I've been playing most of the day, and I've been getting pretty bad games most of the time, because like I just said, team balance is just super bad. Some of the teammates you'll get, I don't even know how they're in like the same skill. I don't know, it's weird. Another weird thing is the fact that gold 3 is the maximum rank you can get from your placements. I don't know, I just find that kind of odd. I think I won 4 of my games, maybe 5, I'm not sure, of the placement games, and I got placed in gold 3. I've been seeing a lot of people on Twitter and stuff also say they placed gold 3. It seems like almost everybody's placing there as long as you're decent at the game, which I find really weird. To at least be able to place plat or something. I don't know why they'd cap it to gold 3, but they did. Also, on top of all of that, Rose, which is the main reason I've been playing this competitive game mode, it's not even dropping right now. They said there's an issue with it. They still haven't fixed it at the time of recording this at 8 p.m. So if you're planning on playing just to get Rose, just wait to do it because it's not even dropping. Yeah, that's pretty much all the thoughts I have for the PvP side right now, at least. I'm going to be playing more freelance probably tonight and then also tomorrow. Overall, it is a pretty fun experience until you get really bad teammates or you just get a horrible map like Disjunction. But yeah, now we're going to get into the PvE side. Now, the first thing when it comes to PvE is every season, you know, we get the new armor pieces or whatever that everybody wants to check out. But this season, there's just no exotic armor pieces. I'm not sure why, but yeah, there's no exotic armor. Also, the seasonal activities. It's not a 6-man this time, it's a 3-man, but it still feels like every other seasonal activity. In my opinion, right now, I like it more than the last 2, besides Catchcraft. Catchcraft is really fun. But when it comes to the 3-player stuff, I'm liking this a lot more than what last season had to offer. And even though this is basically just another strike reskin, I guess you could call it, there is this power modifier, which I like a lot, which is making the game feel a lot more fun and engaging in PvE. It doesn't make it like Legend Nightfall hard, but it does give it a little more difficulty to where you're just not stomping through everything and it's just a slog. And yeah, like I said, there's no 6-player activity this season, at least for now. I don't know if there will be one soon or what, but yeah, there's no 6-man activity. And as for the loot does look pretty good this season. I'm really excited to craft my Ikelos SMG and all the other Ikelos weapons. Even though the hand cannon and the sniper aren't really the best, I'm still excited to craft those. And the Seraph weapons just look super good. That glaive just looks so great aesthetically. Now for the perks, there's not any new perks that jumped out at me yet. I didn't really go through and deep dive on light all the perks that all the new guns could have, but there wasn't any that that really jumped out to me, like, oh, I need to have this now type of perks. And finally for PvE, we finally have a Vex dungeon, which will be dropping on Friday. It has something to do with the Tex Foundry, which is for the armor that got leaked or whatever. And that armor is looking pretty good. The Titan cowboy helmet looks great. And I'm really excited to get into that dungeon when it drops on Friday. And I'm just glad we finally have a Vex dungeon. And one last thing, the way you upgrade the seasonal vendors is just so boring by now. Everybody is tired of it. We do not want to do this anymore. Like these little upgrade cubes and the way you get the stuff to upgrade them is just boring. Like we want a different way to upgrade the vendors and get better stuff. So yeah, that's going to be it for my thoughts on Season 19, Season of the Seraph. I'm going to be playing a lot more tomorrow. I might have some more thoughts by the end of the week. Some things I want to talk about. I'm not sure. But anyways, as always, if you like, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.